hope you all are having a beautiful day. I want to thank you so much for being here with me. I really appreciate you. All right, we are going to do a reading for the collective. Find out whatever it is you need to know for your highest good. All right, let's get started. What does the collective need to know? What does the collective need to know? All right. Starlit whisper at the bottom of the deck. Listen to the hushed voices of the stars. Their celestial wisdom guides you towards your highest potential. Connect with the universe's wisdom. Siren Song and Tempest's Eye. Let music be your guide today. Its melodies can heal, inspire, and uplift your soul. Find solace and motivation through music. Weather life's storms with grace and resilience. They cleanse and prepare you for new beginnings. Stay strong in challenging times. Right now, you're being guided to connect with your guides, maybe through music, maybe binaural beats or singing bowls, or, maybe just music you enjoy. But it seems like you might be kind of feeling, I want to say like an anxiety, because a new beginning is coming, and when we can kind of feel that, it can kind of build in us. And that can be kind of an overwhelming energy to let build up inside of you. So maybe you're being guided to dance. Let that energy out. And connect with the universe's wisdom. All right. Let's see what else you need to know. What else does the collective need to know? Thank you. Bottom of the deck, passion. Yeah, get in touch with that energy. All right. Calm, plan, courage, and fairy wings. The universe is always guiding me towards my passions. My inner child is happy and carefree. My bravery increases with each step in the right direction. Following a long-term plan will help me achieve my life's purpose. I'm surrounded by the energy of calm, peace, and prosperity. Yeah, you're definitely being guided towards something that is stirring your soul. And you are being guided to remember that you're surrounded by calm. You are calm. Your energy is. You have a plan. You know the plan. You know it's going to take time. And each step in the correct direction is making you stronger. And it's also setting your heart free because you're listening to yourself. Okay, very nice. Kind of getting this is all part of the plan. Relax. Like I said, maybe dance it out. Whatever it is, like it's building in you. You're maybe thinking about this person all the time, focused on them, but it's putting you in a state where you're kind of being pulled out of your calm. And it's okay. You don't have to judge yourself. But it's just sort of a reminder that you can let this energy out, you know. Dance is a really good way to let that kind of energy, that passionate energy out. All right. What else does the collective need to know? But anything creative, really. I just find moving your body does help relief, like that build up. Ten of Cups. Okay. your cards. We have the Queen of Swords, the Five of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, you may be feeling frustrated that someone hasn't come forward with communication. Maybe feeling like you've been fooling yourself, thinking that they've been growing, that this is going to be your happily ever after. This person is kind of detached. Okay. So under the deck, and we have the Ten of Cups, like I said, happily ever after, the King of Cups. This person does have a lot of love for you. They're just working on things. Eight of Pentacles. They need to look at things logically so that they can put things into place. And it's taking them some time, but when they come forward, it's going to be solid. They're not going to hesitate. They're going to take action. They're going to speak to you. Okay. Let's clarify. Queen of Swords, please. It might be like pulling yourself out of the emotions of it, looking at it in a way that you feel is logical, but maybe is a little bit sharp. The Hermit. Okay. Queen of Swords, we have the Two of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, I think you feel like you're done with waiting for this opportunity. You're ready to leave it behind. It's frustrating you. You just want to focus on yourself. That's not a bad idea. Doesn't mean that it's not going to come in, but that is what you kind of should be doing, really. Like, not to sound harsh, I'm just saying that. Do you really want to spend your life like sitting here thinking about, worrying about, like, if it brings you happiness, that's different. You know, if you're like, one day I'm going to have this and that and just daydreaming and it feels good, that's totally different. But if it's something where you're like, why isn't this person coming? This is ridiculous. I feel like I'm going crazy, blah, blah, blah. That's you. That's your inner world. Whether they're thinking about you all the time or not, you are in control of your inner world. Focus on yourself, on doing things for you as though you already have it, or as though you don't need to have it. Like, whatever helps you. Everybody's different, but get yourself in the mindset where, yeah, you're just building up your life. Like, imagine everything you put energy into can bring you money, your dreams being fulfilled, that house you want, that whatever it is. Like, it can be anything. The spiritual fulfillment, the calm, the intuition, and move, do things for you. But okay, you've done a lot of healing. Maybe that's time for you to really, this is part of that healing, is to invest in yourself. Maybe it's time for you to, put down some walls here, to step back out and start doing some things for yourself. All right, Five of Swords. Clarify the Five of Swords. Sorry, I'm not trying to be harsh, but you're important. I don't want anyone to mistreat you, even you. Okay, I'm just saying. Five of Swords, Six of Wands, King of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. You're not sure if they've leveled up emotionally, if they've emotionally matured, or if you can have success with this. I think you feel that they're coming in, but you're doubting it because you're overthinking it because it's such a strong connection. Have faith, though. Even though you're worried over here, this person, They're going from the Page of Pentacles to the Emperor. They are learning new things, discovering what makes them happy, where they didn't put enough effort, where they didn't put enough energy. You can feel this coming because it is coming. Your heart is calling to you. You're connected, and it's going to be balanced. They just need time. You don't want them to come in the way that they were here before. So just wait till they're ready. Ace of Swords. I mean, that's one thing I will say that I've learned more than anything on my spiritual journey, is one of the first signs of authenticity in healing is that it took a lot of time. It does not happen fast at all. Not real deep healing. It takes time. And lots of little things shifting. All right, Ace of Swords. We have the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. Going to a new level. Spiritual mastery. All right, this Ace of Swords, we have the Knight of Pentacles, Temperance, the King of Wands, and Judgment. Yeah. This person's taken some time, that's for sure, but it's because they're doing it the correct way. They're not skipping things. They're not trying to rush through things. They're not trying to trick anyone, including themselves. And they had some really deep things to work through. Some spiritual things to work through. So that they could find their power again. But they are being called to tell you a truth right now. To rise up. Summon their courage for this new beginning. All right, Seven of Pentacles. So you might be feeling the universe waking them up to this too. Just remember, this is just starting to nudge at them. How long does it take you to take action on those nudges? It takes time. Queen of Wands. So King and Queen of Wands here. So Seven of Pentacles, to clarify that, Three of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the World, and the High Priestess. You know this is going to come in. You're right, you can feel it. You're tapped into your intuition and your heart. The universe is giving you signs. You know you're going to be reconnecting. And it's feeling good at a lot of times, and you're feeling like you're in that higher vibration. You're seeing things from a higher point of view, but then every now and again, you feel the emotion of it, the distance of it, and it feels more difficult. You may go over all of the trials and tribulations through this that you've had to heal through. The heartbreak, the betrayal from this person of yourself. But it all had to happen to wake you up, to remind you of your power. They have to do that too. Okay. 10 of Cups, please. Thank you. 6 of Pentacles. We have the Empress. Sorry, I was going to say the Queen. With the Empress. The Knight of Swords. The 7 of Swords. The 4 of Pentacles. And the 5 of Cups. They're going to come in and tell you the things that they have been hiding from you. That they've been withholding. That they've been holding back. Haven't been letting you see. They have a lot of regret about what they didn't say. But they do see you as their divine partner. As someone they can have happiness, and they know that they have love for you. They just have to work on things right now. But they are going to come in ready to give to this, ready to harmonize, to bring balance. Okay, let's get you guys some advice. just breathe it out. Like I said, do some movement, do something creative. Whatever it is, get yourself in a lighter space. The energy is intense right before something comes in. I understand that. Again, this is not a judgment. This is just like, hey, you might be falling into this. You might want to pull yourself out so you don't have to feel that way. Okay. Advice for the collective, please. Advice for the collective. Thank you. Grounding. Release. Healing. Have faith. Yeah. It's time to ground yourself. You're feeling a lot. And like I said, it is a lot. So that's understandable. But we can adjust how we're feeling about that. We can bring ourselves back into center. Excuse me. Hold on, let me get a drink here. I apologize. My allergies have been a little bit crazy today. Okay. So you knew when you had to release this in the past that this person had some healing to do. Have faith. Have faith that they're doing their healing. That this is going to happen. Just get yourself back to center. Root yourself. Get yourself back in your calm. I mean, if you can go outside, take a walk, whatever, just whatever it is for you, release that energy, get yourself in a calm state. Music may help. All right, we're going to go on to the extended. If you'd like to join us, join the membership tier, Clarity and Confirmation, and we will see you there. If not, I hope you have the most beautiful day. All right, bye-bye.